Hi guys, welcome back to another conversation. And with me here I have Jamila, and we're just gonna be talking about our faith. Yeah, we're just gonna like bounce off each other and yeah, enjoy. Okay, so for me, right, I'm gonna start. I was born into like a Muslim family, like proper Muslim family. Like we had to pray, wake up in the morning, pray 5 times a day. During Ramadan, my grandma would like, she usually cook for everyone.
This is in Nigeria.
Yeah, Nigeria.
Okay.
During Ramadan, my grandma would cook the whole month. Like we usually cook like we would having a party.
Wow.
So it's a lot. And for me, growing up is like, why are they forcing me to pray 5 times? Why do I have to go to the masjid? Like why do I have to read the Quran? Like, and it's like everything was forceful. I didn't want to do it. But as soon as I grew up and like I came here, I felt like freedom. I just stopped praying. I was like, I don't want to, because I know I love God, but the fact that I have to stand up in the morning and go pray or pray like in the afternoon, in the evening, it just wasn't resonating with me. So I struggled with that for a long time. I don't know why. Like till today I'm still asking myself why. But then again, I felt like I was also finding myself.
Right. And I think like when it comes to like the old generation and just like sometimes Nigerians in general, like they don't explain things.
Yeah.
So like as a child, like you're growing up, you're realizing like, okay, like this is something that we do a lot, but no one's explaining to you why you're doing it. And as a child, like these are things that you want to know.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've had the same type of experience as well, where obviously my dad is an imam and he's taught us many things when it comes to Islam, but like sometimes there were things that he didn't explain, or we felt kind of like forced to do things kind of like not against our will, but kind of almost like that, but not in bad intentions, obviously having good intentions towards us, but like I feel like that explaining aspect definitely is needed.
For me, I started praying, like really praying last year. I don't know, maybe because I went through a breakup. And I also felt like I was losing myself. I was like, okay, I need to hold on to something. If anything, it has to be God.
Right.
And I've been thinking for a while, like, I really want to start praying. I really want to start praying. I just don't know how.
Right.
It's like, I just don't see myself committing to it. So, like, my mom came last summer, and I would see her pray. And I'm just on the bed. And she never forced me or anything like that. She was like, okay, she's grown. But then I would see her pray, and I'm like, I'm not doing something. I'm like, I'm doing something wrong. How is she praying and I'm a Muslim? At some point, I wanted to be a Christian. I wanted to be a Christian because I can't just not pray to God. Like I have to pray in a way.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I didn't, because I felt like even me saying that I wanted to be a Christian, in my mind, I'm like, I can't do it.
Right.
I couldn't go through with it. But now I pray. I read the Quran. I can't even believe that I still know how to read the Quran.
That's good.
I learned how to read the Quran a long time ago. My cousins are like, you still know how to read it? I'm like, I'm shocked too. So
I feel like it's something that's like always there. Like even when you stop, like yeah, you lose some things, but like it's still there.
Yeah. Okay, so the only thing I'm struggling with right now is like, I still want to be sexy. Like obviously, you know, obviously you see my Instagram, like I'm always like dressing it, but I try not to judge myself too much, because I feel like I'm gonna get there one day. But for now, let me just do it the way I feel like I can do. Like, what do you think about that?
I think that just like you said, it's something new. It's something that you're getting in touch with again. And I feel like everything is a journey. Yeah. Like everyone has their time to do something, and you shouldn't feel like rushed or feel like, oh well, I can't do this because I'm not doing this. So like I love that you said that you really enjoy praying again and like reading the Quran, but not feeling like, oh, because I don't wear hijab, I'm not allowed to do these things. And I feel like that's where a lot of like, you know, women that are Muslim like kind of feel like they're not enough. Like them showing up as themselves with Allah is not enough, because there's other aspects of them that are not that, you know, like not in a way that, you know, so I just feel like it's a journey. Like you're gonna get to that point. Like
but for me it's like, okay, so I'm from Ilorin. You know, your dad is from Ilorin.
Yeah, my dad is from Ilorin.
A lot of women from Ilorin, they cover their hair and everything. My sister, she wears like,
because it's like a Muslim state, right? Yeah.
My sister wears like the big hijab. For a long time we didn't speak because of how I dress, because of how I think.
So she chose not to speak to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, it's like I was so mad at her for so long. Like, why won't you accept me the way I am? Even if I want to start praying back, you're supposed to help me, not go against me. But now we're starting to, like, the day I sent a picture of me praying and everything, she was so happy. I mean, she doesn't talk about how I dress anymore because I'm praying now, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that. But then again, it's also like most women that I know that are from that part of Nigeria, like they cover their hair and everything, but like their behavior and their character is like worse.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, people think like, oh yeah, you cover, so now, like, there's a perception, just like there's a perception with maybe how you dress and how people see people that don't like dress modestly, and then how you see people that dress modestly, and then you have your own perception. But at the end of the day, we're all struggling and we all have sins that we're committing. They're just different.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the perception that people kind of like put on you, or like you put on, or we in general as people put on other people, like, can be a lot. And it's sometimes, it's not, most of the times it's not fair.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
I feel like we need to like take it easy on each other. Like,
definitely.
I've learned not to judge people anymore. And I think it comes with like, because I'm mature now, because before, like, I would look at someone and I'm like, oh, I already have like a million thoughts in my head. But now it's like I see things differently. And yeah, alhamdulillah for that. So for me, right, I still have days that I struggle to pray 5 times a day. Like lately, I've been saying, oh my gosh, Shaitan is trying to come into my life. I'm gonna rebuke you. Yesterday I was struggling to, like, I overslept yesterday morning. I couldn't pray the morning prayer. And my friend was here yesterday. I was like, you know what, before you leave, let's pray together before you leave, because it's like, what the hell is wrong with me? Like, I'm praying, but it's like I have to force myself. Do you have those times too?
Yeah, definitely have those times, because I feel like when you first start to do something, like you first start to pray or you first start to do something, there's like this high that you have, like this elevated spirituality and like faith, and then it's like reality kicks in, and it's like, this is something that you have to do every day, something that's not always going to have a feeling with it, because, you know, a lot of people chase that feeling of like, oh, like, I'm praying, but why do I not feel it? And it's like, you're not praying for a feeling, you're praying because you're praying to Allah, period. Like even like in states of like me not feeling good, or me not wanting to pray, or me feeling depressed, I'm like, well, you still gotta pray.
You still gotta pray.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it is a struggle to get up, and you gotta like force yourself. But I feel like in those moments you realize, like, this is what you need. You know, like, this is what I need right now.
Yeah.
And that feeling is not always gonna be there.
But you know what though, like when I pray and I have that rush, that adrenaline, like I'm praying, it's the best.
It is, but it's like, you're not always gonna feel like that.
Yeah, you're not always gonna feel like that. But and it's like, Ramadan is next month. Why am I feeling this way now? Like, literally by next month. Like,
Shaitan is very active.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, get out of my life.
Very active.
Yeah. And it's like, I haven't read the Quran in like 3 days, and I'm still struggling with that, because for me, I have this conscience, right? If I don't pray or if I don't read it, I'm judging myself. I'm like, okay, you why are you not doing this?
Right.
Like, I constantly judge myself all the time, and I don't know. And I feel like maybe because God is still part of me, because if I don't have that conscience, it's like I'm just neglecting and I'm doing it knowingly.
Right. So like, even you having that thought is like a good thing, but also, like, you gotta give yourself grace too, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like, if you're beating yourself up, it becomes something that like can turn into something negative, where you're like, oh, why am I not doing this, or why am I not doing that? And it's like, you're human, so like, you're gonna have times where you feel like that.
I'm thinking that this Islam is like such a strict religion. You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't. Actually, the thought like divorce is like haram.
No.
And it's not around. Like, I'm like, wow. So for me, growing up now, I'm doing all these findings on myself, and I'm like, it's not really that deep.
Right.
The way I was brought up, like the way they taught me, my grandma, she's not strict, but we have to go to like it's like, you know how like people Christian goes to church every Sunday.
Yeah.
If you don't go to church, it's gonna lock you out. Not church, but like it's like a mosque thing.
Yeah.
If you don't go, you're not gonna eat that day, and she's gonna lock you out. Yeah. Like, you have to wake up in the morning. So it's like, now I'm unlearning a lot of stuff, and I'm just like, wow, it's really not that deep. And people make it seem like Islam is such a strict religion.
You know what it is? It's a lot of like culture mixed with Islam, and I feel like for a long time I didn't realize that until I got older. Like, 21, 22, realizing like, okay, this is the Nigerian culture and this is Islam. Like, they're two different things. Of course, they have to coexist because you are who you are, and it's important to celebrate who you are in your culture. But like certain things that are just not Islam, like, are just certain things that I choose not to do. So, you know, that mix has to like.
Okay, we're coming to the end of this conversation. So I just wanted to say like 2 things that you do, like once you start feeling like, oh, I'm feeling like not praying. What do you do to like get that thought out of your head? You wanna go first?
I feel like for me it's just kind of like I just have to force myself to do it. And I feel like there's a better word for force yourself, but
yeah.
Definitely just have to like just do it.
Just do it, right?
Yeah.
For me, it's like once that thought of like, okay, it's time to pray comes in my head, I don't wait.
Just get up.
I just
do it.
I just get up, because once I sit down for a minute and not, like for example, when I go to work and I come back home, the first thing I do after I drop my bag, go into the bathroom, perfume ablution, and go pray. If I sit down, that's it. I'm not gonna pray. So for me, like once the phone goes off, like I gotta pray, I'm getting up straight away. If I don't get up, that's a problem. I'm gonna have to force myself. I think that's what I do. Yeah,
that's a good thing. I need to start doing that, because sometimes like I'll delay my prayers sometimes, and it's like
and you gotta,
I need to get back to just like let's do it, because it's like when you wait, then the time goes, and then you don't even realize sometimes like that time is passing, and like, oh snap, like now it's like doubled up. And
I know for me, I think it's laziness for me. If I have someone that's like leading the prayer and I'm just standing there, I think it's way easier for me. And I remember like yesterday when my friend was here and he led the prayer, I was like, this is so easy. I just have to stand behind you and just cool, get up. I wish I had that. Like if there was a mosque around here, that would have been the easiest.
There's no mosque around here?
There's probably one, but I don't know. Is there a phone? There is a mosque, but I'm lazy again, because I lived in London for a little bit, and there was a mosque right in front of our house. So like I wasn't praying there. I'm not gonna lie. But there was a mosque right in front of our house, and that was just easier for me. So I think, I don't have that. So yeah, the word is just do it. So yeah,
it's definitely different. Like someone else leading the prayer and then you being able to just
stay in the back
and
because I used to know how to read the first few surah from the beginning, those short ones, but like now I only know a few, so I have to always repeat the same one that I know. It's kind of like I wish I knew more.
Being that you do read the Quran, you can just try small to like
remember I'm gonna remember, but it's like I haven't gone to the front. I'm still like in the middle. But this is the end of this conversation. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for coming.
Yes, of course.
I'm gonna link, she also has a YouTube channel. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'm gonna leave a link in the description comment. I'm gonna link Instagram on the screen so you guys can follow her. Make sure you like, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.